Hello again everyone, this is Mr. Hoy. In this video we're continuing with the theme of multiplying polynomials. One thing to note here is we have a 3 by 3. It's a trinomial times a trinomial. Anytime you're doing a bigger term like this, you want to make sure to leave yourself enough space to write down your terms. If you're using paper, which I hope you are, make sure you're starting all the way on the left. You don't want to write in giant font because you're going to have a long trail of terms going across. I'm also going to color code my work so that I know when I have 9 terms, just in case I skip a step and leave myself with only 8 terms. This question is most challenging because of the organization that needs to go into the work. So please take your time. Please make sure to write carefully. We're going to start off with the x squared term. We're going to multiply that 3 times. X squared times 7x squared is 7x to the 4th. X squared times 2x is 2x to the 3rd. X squared times 8 is 8x squared. Alright, then we're going to go to our next term, the negative x. One thing you may want to do when it's just an x term is put a 1 there. Just remind yourself you're multiplying by negative 1x. Alright, negative 1x times 7x squared is negative 7x to the 3rd. Negative 1 times 2x is negative 2x squared. Negative 1x times 8 is negative 8x. Alright, our last term we have to distribute is this positive 5. We'll multiply that 3 times as well. 5 times 7x squared is positive 35x squared. 5 times 2x is 10x. And 5 times 8 is 40. Alright, so notice here we have 9 terms going across. A little bit easier to see in this case. We have 3 pink terms, 3 red terms, 3 blue terms. A little bit easier for me at least doing this video to see that I have everything that I need for the question. You may want to develop your own method in doing these questions so you don't lose any of those terms. The next challenging part is going through the combining like terms phase. So we want to start with the term with the highest degree. We have an x to the 4th term right here. I'm going to put 4 little underlines just denoting that I'm taking a 4th degree term down here. So we have 7x to the 4th. There are no other 4th degree terms, so I'm going to move on to the 3rd degree. There's a 3rd degree term here and here. You want to make sure you look all the way across. I only see those two, so the positive 2 combined with a negative 7 gives me a negative 5x to the 3rd. Now the x squared terms. We have one here, another one here, and a 3rd one there. So again, 3 terms here, here, and here. We have some combining to do. This is 8, negative 2. Combining those two gives you positive 6. And then that positive 6 plus this 35 gives you positive 41x squared. Now we're going to first degree terms. We have 2 of those here and here. Negative 8 plus 10 is positive 2x. Just carry down that 40. We have no other constants to combine it with. And we are done. This is the kind of question where it's very easy to make a small mistake. So please take your time. Please check back through your work. Make sure it's organized. You don't have terms just kind of floating in space or curling around the page. You may lose one, and just make sure you're writing neatly so that you can carefully pick out what the exponents are. That's the biggest mistake I normally see, is when a 2 becomes a 3 or a 3 becomes a 2, and now you're combining incorrect terms.